Well, that was somebody interrupted me. It was a telemarketing thing for the National Student Loan Help Center. That my student loan was flagged for some. They were trying to sell me on whatever their service was to maybe get an abatement or reduction for your student loan, which doesn't work. So, but anyway, I need someone else that's to record this so that I can do my work. Because like I said, I've got to hire some salespeople. I've got to get more money in order, and I'm going to generate it through sales, ticket sales, the 280E sales, the franchise sales, advertising sales. I've got the infrastructure and I've got a big business ready to go. I just need somebody else to help run with it. I need some salespeople because I'm trying to do the business, and I'm trying to close. I need some people that are professional in what they're doing. I'm kind of too dispersed about technology, trying to run the infrastructure, to do sales, to close sales, to develop these things, to get the contacts, the content for these, what I'm doing, like, to provide the videos for this, to do this video. This is taking time away from the other stuff I need to do, like to get some salespeople in and to hire some people. And what I was saying is I'm doing this on the real cheap by outsourcing to people. I've got some people over in India, which is difficult dealing with people in India. I think I've mentioned this before, is when they say that they can do something, it doesn't mean that they can actually get it accomplished. What they meant is they heard what you were asking for, and they understand that they can attempt to do this. Doesn't guarantee that they're going to be able to do it. Romanians will be less cautious by agreeing that they can do something until they're figured that they really can do it. And Filipinos will, if they don't understand what you're asking, they won't talk to you anymore. You can't find them, and they feel like the Filipinos are hard workers and they speak English, but they're real self-conscious about appearing stupid. That's what they don't want to appear stupid. So if they don't understand what you're asking, rather than asking the question to clarify it, they just won't. They'll leave and not contact you back. And you can lose some really good workers if you haven't developed a trust thing where they understand that if they have a question, they can ask you the question. You won't yell at them. And that's the thing. Probably the best workers I've had has been Virel from Romania, and he had a team when I was at MN1 that we were using for development. We also had some Russians, and I got involved with Russians. I think Sergey Brin was involved with this team, with that whole group, when he was back in Russia before he went to That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that he was involved with this team that was developing out of Russia back when Russia was not as open, free trade. But he was in part of the. And he came over here and went to Stanford and met Larry Page, and they developed up the search engine. That was not the people that I was involved that were going to develop the search engine that I had. That was a different group, and that was before that. The search engine I had was, that was the Russians was back after I got out of prison. This is back like in 2005, I think. And so Google was already Google at that time. And that was to develop it up with the MN1 platform. But when I first got involved with the search engine was these were with people based there in Dallas, 6 programmers I had, and they're the ones that took their technology over to AMR and Sabre and developed up Travelocity. And and like I said, they were going to develop up the search engine at that time. So that's all history. I mean, it's all, there's nothing I can do about it. It's a done deal. I mean, it's gone. It's things. But what I did from there is I picked myself up and I found something else. The ticket, the ticket business, and this is when I was that I opened up the ticket business a couple blocks from the 2B American Airlines Center. And I mean, I would have done that, except I got involved with those that David Shockley dude. That guy was crazy. I mean, he stole my car. It was Laura's car, and I let him use it, so he wouldn't. I was trying to give the guy a leg up to help him, and he seemed. I mean, when I met him, he was a workout partner I had in prison. When I met him there, he was clean and sober. He was making sense. He got out and got back on coke and meth and drinking alcohol. Couldn't think straight, and he just. I mean, the guy he's a convict. He acts like a convict. I mean, most of the people in there, they can function okay when they're under a structured environment and they don't have their alcohol or methamphetamine in them. I mean, those two things make people do stupid shit. I mean, marijuana, I think, become creative on it. They think outside the box, and it's a therapeutic. I mean, watch some of the videos that we're going to do. We'll be interviewing people that that are being treated with cannabis, either for mental conditions or physical conditions, and you get an idea about if you don't know about the plant, what it can do. You'll find out from there, and you'll find out about the business and what we're doing about building this business up, and what other people are doing about building their business up. Other processors, other growers. I got the people from Chalice Farms that agreed that they would give us a tour. I got to get my film crew to get out there and show it. So I'll probably put them down as asking them to participate in this, and I'm gonna give them the $10,000